Stuff. Of course, it wasn't going to come through. The Cho'Gath makes sense. This front line, very heavy physical damage on the side of Golden Guardians. So, you know, if you can kind of get through some of these camps thinking that they're left up,
maybe looking for a pick. I mean, you have that burst advantage over Viego at this stage in the game, whereas Boogie needs a few more levels before he can match up to that burst of River. But he's going to look for mid lane, and that's the classic setup. You throw down the cage, you force Gory to flash away. A little bit of damage, but it should not be a kill. I don't think, right? Oh, that was close.
Yeah, meanwhile, on the top side, the gank that River's going for coming through.
He dodged the cocoon, but he's got nowhere else to run, boys. That is first blood for Golden Guardians.
Trapped in the alcove.
Where TSM's going to start up this Drake. Probably going to get this one for free, but not a big deal. The Rift Herald, of course, more important for them advancing this early game win con.
Yeah, they need the gold acceleration to hit those spikes earlier so that they can get to that. When to use this Rift Herald sooner than later, as plates will be going down. As Chime looks for an opportunity all in onto Huhi. He throws down the Silence Shroud down and pops the barrier, hoping the Wish as well, but they want this kill so badly, TSM! But there's not a completed item spike for Gory quite yet. It's just components, so the Shock Blasts don't hit as hard as they would like, but they're going to go for the engage. Boogie engages, but gets blown up by the burst damage from Golden Guardians, and there's no rebuttal from the side of TSM. They're forced out of the river.
Boogie just stranded ahead of the rest of the team. They had the cage to try and protect him, try and maybe find a way out for him, but it was too easy for the rest of Golden Guardians to collapse down onto him. That also means that TSM are going to have to back off this dragon. Like you said, that dragon stacking, not really a real win con of theirs anyways, but this is going to start it in Golden Guardians' favor.
Take another look at those jungler rankings that we did in the analyst segment.
I got to move my head a little further to the riverside, you're saying? Maybe?
The cope angle is that the Soraka Silence is throwing a big rut in the entire wheel of the chain.
It's comp diff, as you can see!
Elise and Ezreal and Soraka. This duo, this trio, I did not expect to be this potent, but they are making damn short work of TSM's HP bars.
River gets out to the minion just a little bit ahead, and they're going to be able to easily redouble their efforts. The tower's also going to die, so huge value on the pick here. Golden Guardians effectively snowballing ahead.
This is the trio kind of Golden Guardians. Gory not as involved, but River and Huhi actually take this team fight. So it's a clever idea knowing that Golden Guardians are going to be moving this objective. Oh, maybe they actually will take this fight.
Huge decimating smash from Licorice, and the silence prevents Boogie or Maple from being able to do anything. Chime tries to...
You were stunned. Maple was stunned from 100% to 0.
Then silenced.
Body hit the ground immediately. Layered.
Now Wild Turtle forced to use the Featherstorm. A flank from Chime and Solo on the right side. The Repel. They tried to time the Rupture on Reverse Descent, but it's not even necessary. They still have the burst damage to get that shutdown. And now Boogie is a spider. He's going to walk away with it.
That's a priority for Golden Guardians. They have to play off the early lead, have to snowball with the poke comp. They're going to go for a dive, though.
Solo's got no flash to walk away from this one. Easy pickup for 6-say. A kill opportunity there.
All right, teleport in. They want to go for this pincer movement. Veigar on the flank. Maple, can he get a good cage here?
They know Huhi doesn't have flash. That might be the target. He walks right into the Soraka, right point blank, and the rest of TSM fall up beautifully. And now Boogie gets to be Soraka, looks for the silence of his own, but he will want to reset back to Viego, as he now gets to be a little bit more durable. It's 5-on-4 for TSM.
That's that flank for TSM. They see 25 seconds on the dragon spawn, and they go for the teleport play. They surgically remove the Soraka, but they sustain a lot of damage in the process, and they're going to give up the objective in the aftermath, teleporting Solo out to push on the top side and try and collect the remnants of that outer tower.
I mean, they insta-punished the flashless Soraka after that overeager play by Huhi. Still could not stick around for the tail end of that fight because they'd used basically all their cooldowns on that. But still, a nice little extra influx of gold that you can find there.
If they can't get the remnants...
Golden Guardians set up control in this jungle quadrant. But TSM still have 2 wards into these bushes, so they look for the pick on the Licorice. He's a tank, but they are bursting away at his health rapidly. But Wild Turtle, flanked by River, is forced to retreat. Use the Featherstorm, still has 2 summoner spells, but he's out of this fight as Solo finally gets blasted by Gory.
Huge power move right now. He sees 8,000 health. It's quickly dropping.
Licorice is marking on the right side. Golden Guardians start to peel off, keeping it at 5,000 HP, but they just turn right onto TSM, knowing that Chime cannot be there for long. And that's another member down as Golden Guardians return to the Baron.
Golden Guardians using Huhi to stay topped up. He's getting low, but such a good job baiting over and over again, forcing TSM to keep walking into this blind river. getting picks left and right. Even if they don't get the Baron, they can keep doing this and finding more and more gold.
Can they get vision, though? Boogie's still around. He has the Heartbreaker to get over the wall. They're burning it down. This could be a flip, but 1,000 HP. They have no vision, as you called it, Mark, and that means that is because of it.
Yeah, isn't really a pick if it's on the Scion.
No, not really. You're absolutely right. I mean, Wild Turtle's getting some damage, but he's now forced into the... but the River's approaching from the left side, and he already used the Featherstorm, so he's got no way out of this one, but they don't get a chance to punish it. He still has Flash to play with, but he flashes over the wall, and 6A takes him out! TSM are now on the run. No AD carry to support them at this point. Maple trying to put as much damage as he can, but he's not fully online yet. He's just running away as Golden Guardians make short work of TSM.
They're not done yet. Maple able to get out with the flash. TSM tried to pick a fight with Licorice. They turned that one around, instantly find 3 kills, and Golden Guardians are gonna keep pushing down this bot lane. Look for the inhibitor.
The Golden Guardians are the real deal here. Towards the top of the standings of the LCS, and they're gonna stay there, breaking open this TSM base. Inhibitor down very easily for them.
Maple's trying to hold it off as long as he can.
Forward, get in there, get the job done.
Yeah, 6-0-2 now for 6A Boogie.
Oh my goodness, they tried to look for a 2v1 on Agori, but he's got so much damage in his back pocket. He turns it quickly on Boogie's head. Maple's forced away. Chime could not get there to support the cause fast enough. I mean, it's an 11,000 gold lead for Golden Guardians. They are just moments away from closing it down.
And I love this from them. From draft, you could tell as we get another attempted pick.
Continue.
Yeah, you could tell. As soon as the Elise was left up, they were like, oh, we've been waiting for this.
Yeah.
We are ready to slam. River Elise, instantly, they could not wait to get the Jace Elise combo locked in, make sure they've got a front line with Licorice secured, and then absolutely run this straight to the bank for themselves. Top inhibitor's also gone. Inhibitor is exposed. Chime's on the flank, though, looking for Huhi.
But Gory is marking him. He charms him up. Does he look for Huhi? Can they find him? But no one else from TSM can get past Licorice and River. So Chime's engage is all for naught as TSM are now pushed to the brink. They're pushed to the very edges of their base. They already lost on solo. Maple stuck in his own cage as Golden Guardians will be able to take them out. Stick State does fall to Boogie, but it's a trade 1-for-1 while TSM still lose 3, and Golden Guardians will make short work of these towers.
Golden Guardians looking on point today. They had a couple struggles in recent weeks, dropping a couple games, but retaining sole possession of 4th place with this win. Might not close it out here. Oh, I was ramping up.
The crowd agreed. That means we're right, guys.
Obviously, someone is trying to get the 6A All-Pro campaign.
He's had a great comeback split.
What's Licorice's campaign right now? Towers don't do any damage, but buff towers. He takes like 6 shots or something in a row there. Wait for the minions to follow up, though.
All right, Licorice looks for Maple, forces the flash. Chime turns around and tries to isolate Gory with the quickness and the charm. The knockup lands true, but Gory just does too much damn damage, and he finally goes down. Turtle rips feathers. Can he outpace 6A in his own damage? The 6A Arcane shifts backwards. Are TSM actually holding this base? There's no way, right?
They're still scaling. Maple's still scaling on the Vagar. He's still scaling. They are gonna lose their last inhibitor, maybe? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way they can hold on to it. Just too much damage already done. They will save the game. Have a flank coming in here from Solo.
Still trying to defend here against a Baron setup from Golden Guardians, which should be pretty easy.
Yeah.
Chime is gonna try to mark out vision first, so he gives Boogie that easier access into the Baron pit, but they turn off it. They realize that TSM have the inside track. They pull off, and it should reset.
All right, Turtle.
Oh no! Wild Turtle gets caught out here by Golden Guardians. The silence prevents him from casting Featherstorm or Flash. Solo is taken out as well, and now Gory looking to cut them off in the inside track. Chime is trying to lead a safe passage back for the rest of his teammates to get into the base. Good cage from Maple, holds him off for long. Oh my goodness, Gory! Huge artillery shot glass, completely destroys Chime. Boogie falls as well, and there's the closeout of the game that we were looking for. Golden Guardians, an astounding 21-7 stomp. 30 minutes into the game, Golden Guardians take the win.
They say they don't need a Baron to beat TSM.